Hey guys, Frank Cava, experiencedinvestor.com, and what we're going to talk about today is the call center, okay? So let me just talk to you a little bit in specifics about the process, right? You get the list, you get the mail piece, awesome, we got that stuff set. Then you have the CRM like we talked about before, right? At first, most people start with a Google Voice number. That's how it works. Well, some people start with their cell phone, which I don't recommend. If you're going to give people and put your phone number all over signs all around town, you're going to blast it out and you're going to give them the same number that your mom calls you on, I think that's a problem because there's no regulation and they can call you at any hours of the day, and I don't recommend that. So take that as a note. I wouldn't do it, but some people do. But most people will start with a Google Voice number or something comparable to it, right? It's a VoIP place where it'll transpose it, send it directly to you in an email. And you can track calls that way. So that's a fine place to start. But once you go from a hobbyist and you go to a pro, what you're going to notice in this business is that you really need to protect these leads and you need to cherish them and you need to follow up with them. And if you use a system like Google Voice or Vonage, if they're even still in business or something like that, it's really complicated. So what I recommend are the things that I've already showed you. The CRM, and we use a call center. So the call center that we use is in Atlanta. It's open 24/7, and we get relatively good rates. Now, at first, I had it set up at the call center where it felt like they were calling in and talking to someone in my office. But I get to hear the conversations that go back and forth. And frankly, the people there just don't know what the hell they're talking about, and they can't answer any questions. So I've changed it. And what we do now is we make it sound like a doctor's office. I don't know if you've ever called your doctor's office before they open or after they close. And these people have the most disciplined hours. I am so jealous when I call them at 4:01 and they're already closed for the day. But it says, thank you for calling the doctor office of so-and-so. You've reached our 24-hour answering service. How may I assist you? Like, they have told you right then and there that you're not getting any answers. You're not getting a prescription. You're not getting an appointment. You're doing nothing but simply leaving a message. But it leaves you the impression of this is a well-run organization. I know that someone will get this message, and not only will they get the message, they will call me back. And because I've been on this earth as long as I have, the next day the doctor always calls you back. So I feel good about it. In my business, I wanted to do something similar. I wanted to impart the knowledge that you're in good hands and we're going to take care of you. But I'm not the person that's going to answer all your questions. I'm going to get your info, and then someone in my office, will call them back. And that's exactly how we do it. So the phone center in Atlanta answers the call 24/7. They have a script, and then they actually have what's called a web form. And what the web form is it's a form that goes into our CRM. They fill out the data inside of that form, and boom, that information gets populated into our CRM, and the people in my office, our sales folks, get it almost instantly, and then they get to go and look at the file, do some research, and then call the person back. But that's how we use the call center. And the call center is pretty awesome because it's 24/7. I don't have to worry about it. My mom can call me whenever she wants, and I don't have to avoid my phone, and it's pretty great. So that's what I would recommend in your business. If you can't afford it at first, graduate to something along those lines. All right, I'll look forward to talking to you again real soon.